How to go about introducing yourself to your girlfriend's parents when you meet.
Well, I assume that you're probably, when you go over to pick her up, you're going to get introduced. Obviously, shake hands with her dad, make eye contact, smile. Don't like shake his hand and look at the ground or whatever. It's be a man. Shake his hand firmly. Don't give him the dead fish handshake, which, because then he's going to think you're a pussy or that you're a slime ball. Shake his hand like a man. Ask him some questions. Remember, whoever's asking questions is the one that's running the conversation. Ask him about the house or pictures on the wall or just anything in general. Or, hey, maybe something that this girl told you about her father. You can ask him about that. Oh, your daughter was telling me about so and so. That sounds really interesting. How'd you get into that? Or vice versa. You do the same thing with the mother. Spend the time to get to know each of them. Because what's interesting is that you can learn a lot about the girl by watching the parents interact. However, the mother treats the father is more than likely how the daughter is going to treat you typically. And also how the daughter treats her father is how she's going to treat you.
I think you should just be yourself, and don't fake it, really. Because don't forget that someone's parents have written that book, played that book, done everything in that book well before
What does it mean
you.
to be yourself? Explain what that means.
To be yourself,
What does that mean?
don't put on a facade. Don't put on a fake persona. Don't try to sell something that you're not. Um, just be who you are.
Be real.
I would like tell them stories about like your parents, and so they'll know like what kind of childhood you had, so they'll know, like Corey said, how you would react to their daughter if you came from a good family or you came from somewhere that the parents scream at each other all the time. I'm sure you wouldn't be telling the parents that at the time, but let them get to know you, how you are, how your family is, and how your lifestyle is.
Yeah, but if you come from like a loud like family, that's something relatable.
Well, you can say that they're loud, but like not like I wouldn't say
Abusive.
like
Abusive.
my dad. I don't have a good
Hothead.
relationship with my parents. My dad hit my mom, and you don't want to go and tell
Yeah.
the bad stories.
If it
about
ain't
your-
positive, keep it to
Yeah.
yourself. But more than likely, if you're meeting them for the first time, it's just you're probably going to meet them when you go over to pick her up if she lives with her parents or whatever. Unless, of course, you're at dinner. Say you're on a dinner. She's like, "Oh, I want to meet my parents," and you guys go to dinner or some kind of function together. Then, same thing that's in the book. Basic rapport building skills are ask questions and be a good listener. Take a sincere, authentic interest in her mom and dad and getting to know them. Because if you do that, if you're asking them questions that you're really curious about and you want to know about, that will help them really start to like you instead of going and feeling like you got to prove yourself and talk about yourself and your car and how much money you make and who you know and where you live and all those kinds of things. You want to ask because that's just basic human rapport building skills is taking a sincere, authentic interest in the family and asking them questions and getting to know them and participating in those conversation threads and just being curious about them.